Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to some more Ottomen and from Mars, Women from Venus here in Europa Universalis 5. Alright, let's test everything out. Hello, me. Test everything out. Hello, me. Hey, hey, right back at you, buddy. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Alright. What do we got going on? So, oh, hey, Mauricio, what's up? More ham eating the world. That's right. One tiny bite at a time. Someday, maybe at some point we'll discover the whole world, huh? How you doing, my friend? Hey, J-Makers, hello, hello. What's up, my friend? Good to see you, good to see you. How's everybody doing? All right. Yeah, so we finished integrating a place right before we finished up in the earlier session, so we're doing pretty good. We might only have about 39 years of Rise of the Turks left, unless we can get about 11 more locations. Right, so at least one of these will end it. All Beyliks have been annexed, so we need to be mindful of that. So all of these 500 locations and 13 urban locations, and we're not a subject. Or there's great... Oh, I see, I see. So if we actually happen to get 500 locations and 13 urban locations, it'll end it. But if we can get 100 locations... Wait, what? Hold on, let me look at this for a second. All of these. The current year is greater or equal to 1400. Oh, we have less than 100. Oh, God, I don't know what's wrong with me right here. Yeah, so we need 100 locations. So we need about 11 more to keep it going. So next we're looking at these guys. Because we can press a claim on them. We just need to get to 176 ducats. So what do we got going on up top here? Ask for money from someone. Oh, we need the... Yeah, so we need some favies. We don't have any favors. Alright. I'm gonna just get that out of here. Always a kid who needs an education. This is the one thing I wish I could automate. Alright, you'll do diplomatic. Okay, we do have some diplomatic actions. You know, honestly, we can slow it down here on this now. We needed to up the amount of diplomacy earlier because we were taking subjects, so... I feel like we can bring that down significantly. Oh. Wait, do we need to spend... Oh, look at that. I was looking at the number right here. I need to be looking at the number right there. Okay. So we'll keep it just above this. We don't need more than that. Possible cabinet actions. We're going to look at that in a moment. Casus Belli. Follow through on threat against these guys. Oh, really? We can go to war with these guys? Who's on their side? Oh, okay. So we can take these two islands. Maybe we'll do that. Why not? We have the Casus Belli, let's do it. They got, like, nothing. Look at how many soldiers they got. I don't even need to call levies. I'll just send my army in there. Unraised armies. You'll go down there. Who knew we were starting the episode off with some war? Truces that are gonna expire. I don't need to see that up here. RGO's missing employees. We got an underage. Yeah, that's right. So we are in a regency right now because our sultan died, and his son is only 13. So we got a couple years on that. Unprofitable buildings. Yeah, the tannery. Now, why is that? So, okay, here's what I don't... This is the thing about the economy in this game sometimes. Before, it was saying, like, oh my god, we have such a surplus of leather. And then I looked again, and it was like, no, we have a deficit. Now we got a surplus again. So let's take a look at this. Because I'll take some of the trade capacity and trade it. Yeah, we need to trade some of this away. So that's what we're going to do to start here. So let's take... we'll just take 3 trade capacity. Let's look at the goods. Let's specifically export this stuff. We'll do this, and then it's going to be, like, immediately... PMs are defaulted to automate. Yeah, you know, okay, I have some gripes actually with this. The production method's automated, but they don't change, I feel like. So this is unprofitable because there's not enough demand for the leather. But there's been other times where we have multiple production methods. One is unprofitable, one is profitable, and it doesn't change it. I don't know what the deal with that is. Alright, alright, so we have this one going. We'll see how that goes. So hopefully that'll do something here. The Jewelers Guild is... Yeah, here, look at this, look at this. Like, why does it not change this? We even have a surplus of this. But it doesn't change it. And now we do that, and it's not on there anymore. It's very strange. The Saltpeter Guild. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to go crazy for the Saltpeter Guild here. Naval supplies. Oh, see, we just need to build more ships. Alright. Rebel movements, the Orthodox Zealots. Yeah, we're converting you guys. The Ottoman Slave Uprising. Actually, it does look like the Burgher insurgents here are actually going to be a little bit of an issue. We are going to need to do something like that. Maybe we'll do our cabinet action with this. Rebel crackdown. Those rebel scum. Yeah, the Burgher insurgents. Let's do that. It might be the hiring setting. If it's on first come, first served, the oldest buildings are staffed first. Oh, see, I feel like we changed that, though. Oh, no, we didn't. No, we didn't. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Most profitable first. Because also, we get progress the capital economy. I thought I changed this. I guess not. Well, oh wait, hold on though. We're gonna have to spend 10 stability and we don't have it. Well, whatever. We'll get it. Ham enjoying the great power experience after player for years as a small guy. Maybe he enjoys the power trip and becomes a regular great power player in Paradox games. Yeah, I don't know about that. I do play as great powers offline sometimes. I don't particularly aim for it, but I find a lot of achievements in Paradox games are aimed around large powers. So if you want to get, or at least the bulk of achievements. So if you want to get achievements, you got to do that. Like my offline run in Victoria 3 right now is Russia, going for the egalitarian society objective. I do play as larger countries in this game, just because it's still new and fresh. And I feel like, you know, when you're getting a hang of the game, Europa Universalis, I think you do need to be a larger one. One day you have to do a Great Power series in each game for a change. Maybe I should do one in Victoria 3. What Great Power should I do a full stream of? Like, for example, I would have loved to saw that egalitarian game. Ah, okay. Maybe I'll stop. Well, maybe I'm still fairly early in my Russia one. Maybe I'll stop doing that offline and do it online. No problem. Yeah, first come is tough. Need a really big population to staff a lot of buildings. Yeah. See, that's interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's good to know. We got a lot of money. We never have enough fruit. It's like all of Paradox games now are all about fruit. Yeah, look at that. Jesus, our effective demand is 19? Oh, look at that. We're also getting no burger imports of it. All right, so let's build some. I mean, we got RGOs for it. So we might as well take advantage. Oh yeah, that's right though, but yeah, we're not, before we build, we're not fully staffed here. Oh, we don't have enough people for employment. Okay, that's interesting. So what do we do about that? So we got about 4,000 able to promote, but okay, we're only getting promotion of 9. Why is that? What can we do to speed this up? Lack of control. Yeah, okay. Well, that is that. You know what we could do? All right. When this war is done, we'll station the army there. We can get a little bit extra in terms of control. All right, let's send our navy out over here, and let's unpause and get this war underway. As an extra challenge, you should try to do the egalitarian challenge while keeping the monarchy. Ooh. One, because it's a change from the Tsar being synonymous with reactionary monarchy, and the other because they give you an extra challenge since you get tons of scripted monarchs all the way to Nicholas II and beyond. But most of them are different flavors of traditionalists, so it's hard. Interesting, interesting. Well, I am working on a starting step series with the United States right now, so there will be something on the channel with great power gameplay. Though it's true, it isn't necessarily a stream, which would be a full run as a great power. I'm tempted to do a run just as Great Britain. Why not just take the biggest country? Because I've literally never played as Great Britain. Apparently a big update is coming for proximity. General is excited about it. Yeah, I've seen a couple of his streams. He is pretty excited about it. So am I, to be honest with you. It just seems like there's like nothing you can do about proximity and control, and it's just like you just got to sit there and wait. All right, where's our little boatman? There they are. Oh, do we finally have a coalition against us? Hmm. Oh yeah, the USA needs a rework in the future too. There's a big debate going on pretty much every decade, but in the game it's all just changing poor represented for the country laws. Yeah. Yeah, I would love it if there was like a USA DLC just to get some flavor for it. They got like a couple things, but it would be, I mean, considering it was the beginning of the rise of the United States of like in that time period. I guess like not, I guess I don't know if I'd call it the beginning actually, but it was definitely like a tumultuous time for the US. See, the thing is, in Victoria 3, I feel like they're doing flavor DLCs for countries that are going to be heavy players in World War One, because I really do feel like they're leading up to a big World War One DLC, and I feel like they're putting pieces in place to set it up for that. The proper application of pressure and levers has enabled us to squeeze a little more out of our vassals. They may not like it, but they are the servants and we are the masters. They may have finally gotten the message for now. Oh, we got a little bit more subject income. Alright. Oh, do we have everything? That is everything, right? Yeah. Alright. Let's take it. End the war so I can stop paying tons of money. Alright, so let's send you over to where the fruit is, so that we can get a little bit extra control over that. What's this? We have a starving... Oh, and roads, yeah. Like, for example, USA having separation of church and state working as intended, even if we both know that was not the case for the president being able to be someone foreign-born. Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't know if that would fall under separation of church and state, though, right? I think that would be, like... maybe citizenship laws? Like, maybe, yeah, you need to have something where it's, like... Because they already have a mechanic in the game where they limit, like, women can't be the leader until you have women's suffrage. They could have, like, an amendment to the citizenship law that until you get multiculturalism, or even if you have multiculturalism, you can't have a leader who's not of the primary culture. I'm excited about this because it looks like you won't just be governing a tiny core and ignoring the rest of the country. Distance-based proximity should make the whole realm actually matter. See, that, yeah, that would be nice. Because it does kind of feel like, like, the early game, you just really care about, like, 4 locations. Like, you could have all these locations, but, like, you really just have these 4. Like, I have an offline England run going right now, and I really just care about these locations right here. And the rest of the country is like, I could care less about. And I mean, I get, like, the historical context of ruling like that, but it's not as fun, I will say. you realize you got some achievements, right? No, I didn't actually get those. So that's like the same thing Victoria 3 does, where when you do something that triggers an achievement, they just show you did it, but I already had it. Because it didn't really play the sound. Because that was like win a war and like take over a location or something like that. I've already done that one. I mean, it's cool to see it pop up, just like it does in Victoria 3, but it gets me a little excited, like, ooh, I got something. And I didn't, actually. With Muglin now under our control, the court finds itself at a critical juncture. The delicate process of assimilating the conquered land into the Empire's vast tapestry must be navigated with precision and foresight. The fate of the province hangs in the balance, with the potential to become an integral part of the Beylik of the Ottomans or a source of unrest and discontent. The court debates the best approach to ensure successful integration. Various voices emerge, offering counsel on the path forward. Some advise swift imposition of Ottoman laws and institutions to establish centralized control, fostering a sense of unity and loyalty among the populace. Others argue for a more cautious approach, urging respect for local customs and traditions to gain the trust of the conquered people. Yeah, we've pretty much been using this one. This first option. So we'll do that. Yeah, I'm not sure if the game lets you play as a decentralized, control-wise country where each place is more or less equally powerful and important. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you can do that. If you can, I haven't encountered it yet. Can we release any more subjects? Who's this one? Oh, we could release this one, but... Egypt! You took some of the land. Well, let's still release them. A vassal. Alright. The only way you can kind of replicate that is a bunch of subjects, which is what I did in my Clemson run. It works pretty well since they all urbanize. Yeah, that seems to be the way to go, huh? With our origins in the cultures of the steppes, we have always prided ourselves on recognizing the value of merit more than blood. Kendarli Hey Redin Halil, a promising judge from Bursa, has shown remarkable skill in both stagecraft and strategy. We might benefit from raising him up to a position as advisor of the court, but since he hails from the military, this might cause some friction with the ulama, who have long insisted that advisors of such high rank must come from the ranks of learned men. Let's see, what do we think about this guy? He's really good at diplomacy. So the ulama can gain 10 satisfaction. Ooh, why is their satisfaction down, their equilibrium down to 35? Okay, hold on, this is a problem. From, a lot from negative stability. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we can afford to lose 20 state satisfaction. Sorry, buddy, but we must rely on more traditional advisors. They don't view, these guys don't view us as a rival? Well, we're coming for you. Yeah, we need to up. We're spending as much on stability that we can. This ain't good. Alright. Who's in this? Genoa. The Traps. Cyprus. Wallachia. Hey! Theodoro. And Negropotante. Well, come on, guys. The game is basically pick your power base piece of land and build an empire from there. Just pretty historical, but maybe a bit of an alternative would be cool. Although maybe is outside the game's scope. Sorry, guy, meritocracy sounds cool, but the old guard doesn't want it. Paradox too real again, yeah. Unfortunately. Alright, so how are we doing here? So we're pretty much at maximum control here. I suppose I could use a cabinet action to raise control, but... Oh, who's... Bulgaria's now at war. See, we're not going to get the gold over there, unfortunately. Unless we end up going to war with Serbia and Bulgaria. Alright. Budget's a little bit better. Yeah, modern federal government wasn't really a thing at that time. They locked hard into the tributary relationships. Yeah, like, I feel like the general progression of the game is going from, like, decentralization to centralization. Because if you look at, like, where Crusader Kings 3 ends and where Victoria 3 begins, this is basically the bridge, right? From, like decentralized little vassals to Victoria 3, where you're really starting to, like, have centralized governments. Man, we got a lot of sailors. We really need to build up a navy. Problem is, I really, I want to really get a claim on these guys. Oh yeah, what are we at now in terms of locations? 88. Yeah, we need 12. If we go to war with these guys and vassalize them, that'll keep Rise of the Turks going. Although, if we reach 1400, we don't have 100 locations and Rise of the Turks ends, we get the achievement. We are aiming for that achievement. There's extraterritorial country, which is used to represent banking families and merchants unions in this game, like the Hansa League in northern Germany. Maybe that's where decentralized gameplay works. Oh, maybe, yeah, that's a good idea. With Dardanelles now under our control, the court finds itself at a critical juncture. The delicate process of assimilating the conquered land into the empire's vast tapestry must be navigated with precision and foresight. The fate of the province hangs in the balance, with the potential to become an integral part of the Beylik of the Ottomans, or a source of unrest and discontent. The court debates the best approach to ensure successful integration. Various voices emerge, offering counsel on the path forward. Some advise swift imposition of Ottoman laws and institutions to establish centralized control, fostering a sense of unity and loyalty among the populace. Others argue for a more cautious approach, urging respect for local customs and traditions to gain the trust of the conquered people. Yeah, we'll do that. Even in Vicky 3, there should be eventually a centralization and federation/decentralization mechanic or law. Playing the USA as a centralized nation in the Victorian era is pretty ahistorical, I feel. Well, I think in Victoria 3, the mechanic of like centralization and decentralization is the incorporated and unincorporated states. I think that's their version of that mechanic, because like when you have unincorporated states, you basically can have a bunch of agricultural stuff there, but if you try to build up any type of industry or urbanized economy, you start to get a bunch of malices. So I think that's their mechanic of centralization and decentralization. It would be cool to have an alternative subject system like that. Like in Vicky 3 having states control their own construction, but I don't know how they do that without breaking the construction mouse. Yeah, can you imagine having to micromanage every state's construction? It would be a lot. Okay, what happened? What happened here? Unused trade capacity. Wait. Well, I'll give it back to them, because we have this trade going. Speaking of which, let's see what that does for us in terms of leather. Yeah, I mean, it did a little bit, but not much. One of our provincial governors has figured out that under our current decentralized policies, he could go into business for himself. The fact that the army he has managed to raise is way too small to support such a claim does not seem to worry him much. God, we don't want to lose stability. So we'd be, well, we barely have any control here to begin with. All right. Fine. Ooh. Excuse me. With centralization, I mean a unitary/federal model. Like, you should have to manage the state's wishes. Oh, at least a bit as the USA, unlike France. Unitary system, for example. Yeah. That's true. That is true. I see what you mean by that. Yeah. The states are a lot more autonomous. Hence why they call themselves states and not counties. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I feel like that's one of those things, though, that they'd be like, well, I never want to model that thing. It's too much work. But that would be cool. I wonder if there's I wonder if you could even achieve that through a mod of some, like in some way. Yeah, it's going to take 142 months to meet this demand. All right, so, well, okay, hold on here. We have these disloyal subjects. But we do have some diplomats. So let's support loyalists here. And let's support loyalists there. Yeah, oh. Then we got one more. So, we'll wait. But now I need to spend more on diplomacy. I overshot it. Yeah, look at that. Ah, poops. Man, did I mess up. Yeah, what happened here? Why is my budget suddenly such a bunch of poop? Oh, I can make these guys a subject. Oh, why did I do that? I don't have the diplomacy for that. What am I doing? Oh, ham cuts, don't be stupid. Alright, we need to spend a little more on diplomacy. Just to break even. Alright, yeah, we don't want to cause inflation. With how much Paradox players love having absolute control and the game encourages, it won't be much surprise if, yeah, if that happens, players turn the USA into a unitary state always. Tired rule from DC, yeah. Yeah. Paradox games turning their players into totalitarians again. Always, it seems like, right? Especially, I don't know, especially I feel like the Hearts of Iron players. Like, I see very often how players complain, what do you mean I don't have absolute control over the country and people? I should be able to control this too. Happens more in CK3 that tries to avoid this, yeah. Yeah, like, saw this thing, somebody posting where it's like, I wish I could, or no, how come I can never pass this one law? It's impossible to pass, it was multiculturalism. It's impossible to pass multiculturalism. And then someone commenting, I just play with a mod that gives a base 10% approval to every law. And I was like, that kind of defeats the purpose of the law system. Oh, let's put our ships back over here. But even in that game, it often ends with players often ahistorically rushing for the an absolutist monarchy because they don't want to deal with the decentralization of the federal model, even if it is, or the feudal model, even if it is the point. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It would be an interesting thing to try to model in Victoria 3. I definitely believe that. Why budget? What happened here? Yeah, our tax base went down considerably. All right, army maintenance went down. It's, you know, it is really the stability here. I mean, we're gaining stability. We just lost too much of it. So I think we're just gonna have to suffer through for a little bit. Oh, you know, I remember too. Yeah, it's when we went into a regency. That's what did it to us. Is this kid any older? Oh, he's 15. Yeah, it's interesting how authoritarian the results end up being in a lot of runs. Yeah. Yeah, because, you know, it's like the old saying of history. I mean, it is easier to run a country as an authoritarian. It's just not easy to live in a country run by an authoritarian. All right. Let's take a look at some of the trades here. This trade sucks. You guys better be changing that next month. Ah, finally. Osmanoglu II Orhan Bey will now rule our glorious country. His tutors could not make a great man out of his tutors could not make a great man out of his grace, though we hope ruling our great country will. Alright, he came of age. He's 16. Paradox players on there to enforce liberty and tolerance in the most totalitarian way possible. Yeah, because that's how Paradox games teach them to rule. Yeah, exactly. It's like, you will be multicultural or you get executed. The day we actually get a world leader confirmed to be a geopolitical games player like Paradox Games, is a 50% chance as an authoritarian. Oh, and that's being generous. I would make it like 75% they're an authoritarian. It's like how they portray technocracy, sort of the end state of capitalism. Yeah, basically. Alright, we have nobody of merit who wants to marry our guy yet. That's okay though, he's only 16. But, hasn't really done much for our stability. I thought we'd get a little bit of a change there. Yeah, I'm not sure what else we could do here. We're giving full spending to it. You aren't educated enough to be tolerated in government. Yeah, and it's like, well, why are they not educated enough? Because the government didn't spend any money on education. A group of renowned minstrels recently crossed our nation's borders. Their intention is to roam the Beylik of the Ottomans' countryside, bringing joy to all who hear them. But some say only the ears of Osmanoglu II Orhan Bey are fit to hear such wonderful music. Yeah, bring them to the court. We'll take the 5 legitimacy. I mean... Oh. You see, I was thinking stability. Then I should have taken this for the... Oh, God. Well, if we can get this up, though, we can also stop spending so much money on that. Oh yeah, so we're only getting 0.29% maximum control because of the army being there. Alright. Not great. Could be worse, though. So we could have them take a pilgrimage. Yeah, I mean, it's going to cost money. Money that I don't want to spend. Yeah. Well, this episode's taking a turn from what we had going this morning. We could turn some of the building maintenance down. I'm not sure what exactly we would turn down. The leather's no longer profitable. Oh, there we go. I should probably stop trying to export that leather. I don't think it's doing all that much for us. Unmarried Bay. Oh, my Bay. Man, Byzantine Empire. Can you even really call yourselves an empire anymore? Oh, you know, we haven't looked over here in a little bit. Let's see what's going on. Look at Scotland holding its own. Get the Golden Horde out here. Look at Austria and Hungary. Oh, how the tides are going to turn on that. All right, we gotta fix the budget here. This damn leather trade. Yeah, we'll do one trade capacity. We'll let the rest of them figure it out there. That trade with Genoa, or Genoa, oh yeah, we don't need that trade anymore. Alright. So, you guys can do what you want with that. Alright. Damn. Because all we needed to get to 100 ducats so I could press the claim on these guys. And then, of course, you know, I've had this happen a couple times in runs. Going into a regency just really screws you over for so long. Alright, we're getting the mines expanded. So why did they lose employment? Yeah, promotion is pretty low. Alright. Yeah, it would be nice if we could get this guy married. Interestingly, though, crown power is still around 21%. I feel like that actually didn't go down as much, considering. This is the other thing I find frustrating with this game sometimes. When you do get into these kind of ruts with your deficit, it's incredibly difficult to fix it. Like, we're just gonna kind of hemorrhage money here for some time. Now we gotta spend this... Oh, the cost of court. Alright. We can bring the cost of court down for a little bit. We'll keep it level here. So we can bring that down. We can bring fort maintenance. We'll bring this stuff down for now. Yeah, there's not much we can do with that. As the situation surrounding the open conflict between Basileus Ioannes develops, it has become evident that the time to strike is nigh. Our advisors support the idea of delivering our demands for monetary compensation to Byzantium, which will likely yield great returns for us and finance our future campaigns of expansion. Yeah, I mean, let us get into conflict with Byzantium. Yeah, that's fine with us for right now. Time to strike is now. Our advisors support the idea of delivering our demands for monetary compensation. Monetary compensation to Byzantium? I don't want to pay them money. Well, let's see what happens. We have received word that an emissary from Byzantium has arrived. Against the command of logic and sense, they have decided not to secure our goodwill through a meager payment. The road to Thessaloniki lays open. Okay, so we get a Casus Belli. So we get a Casus Belli on them. Sorry, guys. You're all too expensive. We're gonna go eat potatoes in court now to save money. Yeah, basically. Basically, that's what we're doing, right? Alright. So we can go to war with them, and now is the time. We should probably do it before Serbia and Bulgaria eat them up. Do they still have that... They do. They still have that gold RGO. We could get that. We could... I think what we do is we would take this land and then maybe tell them to be a subject for the rest of it. Do we want to go to war with them? Do they have any... Do they have any allies? Is that country in Greece just called Noble? Yeah, I noticed that before. It is just Noble Empire. Oh, the Byzantine nobles. I guess it's like a secession. What branding? Who are you guys? We're the Noble Empire. Unlike you. I mean, honestly, I don't even think we'd have to call all of our levies for this war. Alright, let's do it. We do need some more locations. We don't have a diplomat to declare war? Alright, hold on. Can we... Can we cancel something we're doing? Let's see. Rivals. Enemies. Alliances. And we're not like... We're not still increasing opinions here, are we? No. Serbia? Because we were doing that at one point. Sorry, Sultan, we just cannot declare war because there's no specific diplomat guy to announce to the world to declare war. It's just how it is. Yeah. Can we go to war? We don't have anybody who wants to, like, trek down there and tell them. Like, what the hell? What can we give up on? Yeah, not a subject. Maybe a rivalry? Can we, like, stop being a rival with them and then just go to war? We're supporting loyalists. All right. Well, we are at the hour mark right now, so we do have to take a 90-second break. Junior has to clock in, wait a couple weeks. Yeah. Yeah, somebody call somebody's son here. Tell them to trek down to Byzantium. Tell them we're going to war. Don't be too mean about it though. We want you to come back home. All right. We're going to take a quick 90-second break, pay homage to the loving gods of ads, and then we'll be right back. All right, and we're back. And we're back. All right, so let's get ourselves a diplomat here. We literally cannot be spending any more money. All right, well, we're gaining 0.10, so I guess we'll just have to wait. We have positive balance. Slowly getting out of this stability hole. How long are we going to get this for? So 1369, so we have about 5 years. As our diplomats are sometimes engaged in a bit shadier aspects of international diplomacy, they have gained a certain reputation. This is now having an impact on our nation's prestige. Oh, man. Well, that's not good. Well, all right then. See, I don't even think we can really, even if we wanted to create any more subjects, I don't think we can. I guess it wouldn't be so bad to make these guys subjects down there. We lose a bit of the coast. But... yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about here, like... so the fishing village is missing an input. It should just automatically go to the next PM. Ah, come on. Alright. In an effort to bind their family to Osmanagluari, Sibios Gunaropoulos has proposed that he should marry her, our ruler's second cousin. Okay. Okay, fine. Well, this is good. We'll get 10 satisfaction from the Guzat. We could use that. Yeah, we definitely don't want to lose 7 stability. Alright. See, this is nice too. Alright, so our subjects are building some stuff, which is good. We're slowly but surely getting our 1 diplomat. I wish I could just, like, cancel one of the other things. See, look at this. Just switch the PM. Alright. I want to see how much this would cost just to do this. Oh, there it is, yeah. We need like 70 ducats. We don't want to spend money on that. Uh-oh. We bring sad news. Osman Kizi Katamtaki has died at the age of 15. She was our ruler's second cousin, courtier in the Beylik of the Ottoman. She died from heart failure. Man, my guy has a lot of cousins. As the situation surrounding the open conflict between Basilis Ionis develops, it has become evident that the time to strike is nigh. Our advisors support the idea of delivering our demands for monetary compensation to Byzantium, which will likely yield great returns for us and finance our future campaigns of expansion. We already did this. Well, I don't want to lose prestige and legitimacy for this, so... We've received word that the emissary from Byzantium has arrived. Against the command of logic and sense, they have decided not to secure our goodwill through a meager payment. The road to Thessaloniki lays open. Alright, so we get the castle's belly for a little bit longer. Fine, fine, fine. When this gets to 1 Byzantium, it is go time. Alright. Game must have railroad you to fight the Byzantines. But the mechanic slows you down. Yeah. The game is like, why aren't you fighting yet? And I'm like, because of you. Alright. Oh, we researched gunpowder. So we got military tactics. Okay. This has gotten a little bit better. I think we're at like negative 38 or 39, 37 maybe when we started. Just into our rank hasn't really gone up much. Guess because we're an unstable country. And still nobody wants to marry this guy. How old is he now? 17? Well, he's got some time. Well, yeah, we could have him marry a noble. Alright, we finished integrating a province. No, let's do that. Let's have him marry a noble. I guess I don't really know if it matters too much what specific family. Yeah, I guess so that they would be happier with us. Yeah, and they're just in... Okay, oh wait, which country is that? Oh, is this our subject? No. Okay. Like, is that ours? I don't even know anymore. So who has some good traits? Or skills? This person kind of does, right? And so they are part of these guys down here. I wish I knew more about how much these marriages really affect things. Especially if I'm just marrying a noble here. I don't know. We'll pick the first one here. Alright, he's married. Now get us some kids. He also has a big goofy smile. Look at that smile. Too many relations. Yeah, we got too many subjects, huh? Whoops. I suppose we could kind of break this. Oh, well, oh, no, look at that. It would be nice to have that alliance with Egypt, so maybe not that. Where was that again? Yeah. Due to being 25.32% over the limit. What is our limit? Oh, here we go. Diplomatic capacity. So our diplomatic capacity... Duchy country rank. Age of Renaissance. Expanded archives. And our ruler's diplomatic ability. Oh, and we have... Okay. We got a couple things here. We can finally declare war. We also have a parliament going. Alright, so what can we do here? Crown powers at 21. Do we have anything for that? Bolster the government. Yeah, here we go. But that's going to be a bit of an uphill battle. We get this, we get 5 diplomats. Yeah, is there anything actually that'll raise our diplomatic capacity? Oh, we could speed up all this integration. Actually, that wouldn't be so bad. And this will be a fairly easy thing to get. Yeah, I think we'll speed up the integration process. I also don't even think I'm gonna negotiate anything for it. I mean, we're at 60%. Yeah, I don't want to lose any legitimacy over that. Alright, yeah, we're good on that. Alright, so can we declare war now? They insulted us. Alright, here we go. Finally, war with Byzantium. We could call on Egypt, but I don't think we need to. Oof. The music's really flourishing here. Alright, so we'll call some of the levies. Yeah, he said mean things to me. Go to war. Meh, meh, meh. We really are being ruled by a teenager. Yeah, he's only 17. Our 17-year-old ruler was like, he said mean things to me. Off with his head. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all we need right there. And then, yeah, we'll raise all the naval levies because we're going to have to transport people here. So let's wait for these guys to raise up. Oh no. We bring sad news. Osmanoglu Sahi has died at the age of 55, and he was our ruler's second cousin. Oh god, all these cousins. He died unexpectedly from food poisoning. Alright. Oh no, I'm so torn up inside. How will I ever get by? Wait, disloyal subject. Duchy of the Knights Hospitaller. What? Wait, we're at war with it? Wait, is that... Oh, wait. Who's the other one on their side? Oh, them. Oof. I thought maybe it was these guys. Wait, what was that? Oh, these guys. Is that what these guys are called? I was not aware. Fancy name, guys. Alright. Let's all join together. Oh, same with the boats. The Divan members of Constantinople are surprisingly receptive to our proposal in the parliamentary debate. It appears that the university in Constantinople is convinced that it will be involved in the counting and measuring that the current proposal entails, and scholars are delighted by the opportunity to take part in the gathering of new raw data regarding our country. Okay. We gain support. Sounds fine. Yeah, these guys have like no army. Alright, so let's have you guys Yeah, let's just go for the gold. Transport over there. Heir Osmanoglu Mehmed has reached the age of 16, and he's our ruler's younger brother and heir to the Ottomans. We're throwing him a party. Aww. And hopefully you're not going to be heir for too long. Oh, man. I never built the hospital that I said I wanted to. The people of Constantinople despair as their families and neighbors succumb to the relentless outbreak of influenza currently spreading throughout the area. Neighborhoods once bustling with activity now echo with worry and uncertainty. Unfortunately, there is little we can do to stop the spread of the disease into our territory. They use the minor mode, which is kind of the sad mode, tragedy of war king offing. Wait. I don't get what you mean there. They use the minor mode, which is kind of the sad mode, tragedy of war kind offing. Like a minor. Oh, for the music. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, they use like the sad rendition of the music. Yeah, they have like a couple different ones like that. It's interesting. Alright, you guys go over there. Political crises occur from time to time in our Beylik. They often involve a conflict between Osmanoglu II, Orhan Bey, and the Divan, unrest among the Guzat, or conflicts of interest between the Guzat, burghers, and ulama. One such crisis has recently cast public doubt on our governing institutions. So we lose cabinet efficiency. Or we lose prestige. We can't really afford more prestige loss. I guess we're gonna lose cabinet efficiency, unfortunately. Oh, nearly every sad song you hear is in minor. Oh, interesting. See, I don't know enough about music to know that. That's interesting. Okay. Whoa, we are apparently taking a lot of slaves, huh? Alright, let's go take this stuff. Oh, wait. Before you guys go there, take that place. Oh, we got another cabinet slot. Do we have anywhere else that needs to be integrated? Yeah, quite a few. Because we're about to, well, hopefully we're going to get speeding up. You know, maybe we do need to do this. Because if it fails, we lose 7 stability, actually, which would be very detrimental. Alright, we finished integrating another province. Alright, we got that. I thought this was Byzantium. Oh, that's the Byzantine nobles. Did they, like, just take that over? Oh, they're currently at war. Jeez. Well, what else can I take over from them? I guess this place? Well, that sucks. I hope we don't lose getting that land. Whatever, as long as I get this gold location. That's what I really care about. This is a very epic song right now. Alright. Yeah, see, we get this thing again, pass a parliament issue. But we already have, and we've passed, this isn't like the first parliament issue we passed. I don't know why it would pop up again. Oh, are these guys exiled? Oh, we didn't get that land. Okay. Well, you guys return there. What if you just return there? Alright, so is this war done? Like... No, it's still going. Alright, well, I'm kind of glad I went straight for this land now, so that we could get it. Well, what can I take here? Can I take everything? Oh, well, I can take everything. Oh yeah, I am at war with these guys. You know, instead of taking that land... Instead of taking any of the land, actually, can I just make them subjects? Execute ruler, oh my god. Yeah, revoke cores. I don't really care about that. I mean, I think this is going to end Byzantium, to be honest with you. Yeah. I guess if I use my army, I can take these guys over here. So, why don't we do that? Our morale is pretty low, though. But we might as well take it. And then release them as a subject. Oh, we're already holding this stuff. Oh, I think, okay, yeah, there's 2 locations of theirs we didn't take. So we'll take those. That's probably why we weren't at 100%. More slaves. Awful. Oh, alright, there we go. There we go. Sounds good. Wait, what? How did they suddenly become the Byzantine Empire? Unbelievable. Well, whatever. Alright, let's lower the levies. Alright. And, you guys return home. Although maybe I should have kept the levies for a little bit. Okay. Oh, I can create... Why is it giving me that option? Oh, yeah, so this land right here, okay. And where's this one? Where's that one? But I can't do anything for that. Alright, well I would like to release these guys. We don't... as a vassal, yeah. Oh, it's not letting me. Probably, yeah, because I'm over my too many relations. Okay. However, we got gold in the market now. Shouldn't start building it yet, though. That pisses me off. What was the... Like, they were fighting a civil war, it seemed like. And it ended the moment that my war with them ended. Like, that seems like... That seems like a scam. I got scammed. Alright. You bring this army maintenance down. And lower fort maintenance. Honestly, the diplomatic spending, too. There we go. Keep it down to that. Yeah, our trade income is significantly down. That's the other problem we have here. We need to get our trade income back up a little bit here. And, like, I'm not using any more of the trade capacity, so, like, do better, my guys. But yeah, once we... Let's build up one of these gold guys. Now we... we really do need to get control up here, though. An earthquake zone. Oh, harbor capacity. You know, what is our natural harbors? I haven't looked in a little bit since we've started taking so much land. Oh, what? The following relations with us are about to be broken by other countries. Why? Egypt? Why would you not want to be my friend anymore? We got high opinion. Let's profess trust, maybe? I forget what this does again. Or, like, what the counterbalance of it is. There's something else that goes down. I think our diplomatic reputation. Well, costing us 2 diplomatic reputation, yeah. Well, let's do it. I would like to keep this alliance. They're a pretty big power. So, this has 100% harbor capacity. Or natural harbor, I mean. 80% here. Obviously, this one. Alright. So, what else? I mean, we got that going for us. Oh, how many locations do we have now? 104. Bump, bump, bump. All right. So none of the end conditions are fulfilled. So it will keep going. All right, we've brought the burger insurgents down quite a bit. Oh, we have another market now. This market. Yeah, actually, I didn't... What market are these guys in? Oh, good. Okay. So they're in my main market. All right. Almost out of the stability hole. Although prestige now. Not so great. Because we're lacking rivals. All right. We need more rivals. I mean, are the Byzantines our rivals? No. Who do we have as rivals? We have no rivals? Oh my god. Okay. We can't make them a rival. Isn't it a bit arbitrary when one market ends and begins? Like, I'm gonna guess if they're more integrated to your country, a certain part of the market should change, or they do. Yeah, it's all about the, so your... we'll read this in a second. Your market attraction, which is kind of like the way in the dev diaries they described it, is like your market attraction is kind of like your market's offensive score, and then what's the other metric? I feel like I always find it hard to find it. Market attraction and... God, I forget what the other one is called. But basically, your market attraction compared to the other market's attraction, and then that's how locations kind of determine what market they end up in. So, like, how much attraction do they have there. And so then the distance from the market also plays into it. Like here, we have very low market access because they're so far away. They're still in our market. But like if this market were to increase market access to this location, it would then in turn go here, and that would factor in. But you can see the market capital is also really far from there. It's kind of a measure of how committed you are to the burghers. The stronger they get and the more values move in capital economy, plutocracy, etc., the more dominant your markets get. Yeah. There is, though, a defensive number. Like the number that gets compared to market attraction. I can't remember what it is, though. And for some reason, it's not on here. Market protection. There it is. Yeah. So our market attraction is 2.16%. Market protection is 0. So that's kind of the metrics for it there. Though intrigue, or through intrigue at court, skillful alliances, and plenty of opportunism, a group of local Guzat have built up a strong power base in Mengen. If we do not deal with them now, they may support one of the various pretenders to the Beylik in the hopes of even greater influence, though reducing their power will prove difficult given their influence and the large force of retainers that they maintain as part of their own private army. The Toll Castle. Ooh, and I don't want to lose the stability. So I guess we're going to get that. That one comes later. It's mercantilism versus free trade as a value, at least. Wait, hold on. An ambassador from Venice has just informed us that they have laid claim to the Moria Peninsula. This is not acceptable, and they must be punished. Oh boy. This means war. Now Venice insulted us, so we're... Oh, we can get the gunsmith building now. If only we had the money to build any of this stuff. Oh. Oh, we can go to war with these guys. Yeah, we just... Once again, we don't have a diplomat. But we do have the Casus Belli. Alright, we'll keep that up there. Apologies. I love these different renditions of the song. This version I think of as like when Aragorn returns to Helm's Deep and they thought he was done for. He bursts open the door. I'm back. Salute. Yeah. Salute. To water. Alright. Yeah, so it'll take us a couple months here, but we'll get to the one diplomat. We're almost there for that. Acquiring an education in theology and law is often a long process involving studying classical works of law under the tutelage of sake of various madrasa. For every work of commentary learned, the student acquires a certificate and ijaza, depending on what madrasa and which sayak. The worth of the ijaza may not necessarily be the same. The madrasa in Bursa has lately been making a very good impression in around the country. No doubt students from there have a great career as a Qadi or Mufti ahead of them. Oh, building costs down. Okay. Or efficiency of the cabinet. No, I'll take that one. All right. Where are we in terms of decentralization now? So we're still pretty far over there, which is fine. We're getting extra loyalty of subjects. We are so far over to capital economy, though. Now, which one of these will help us get promotion better? Forget which one. Is it free subjects? Yeah. Top promotion speed. And so we get... We're getting plus 21% right now. So this guy reached the age of 16. Wonderful, wonderful. Still not a lot of crown power. Pack of rivals. Yeah, we need some rivals. Who could our rivals be? So I don't really want to... Well, alright, let's do Moldavia. We need one more. Oh yeah, definitely select Byzantium as a rival. Okay. Alright, so now we'll go up a little bit in prestige. So we could add a little bit to our army and fort maintenance. I guess it's only 0.01. Unsupported used diplomatic capacity. Yeah, I guess because we're over our diplomatic capacity. The game basically encourages you, country, to become Napoleonic France with a strong authoritarian but secular ruler and a modernizing economy. I guess so, yeah. The only reason why I'm hesitant about that is... I know in Victoria 3, like, people will say a lot like, oh, the game wants you to do this, or the game is pushing you toward this. And I do believe in Victoria 3, it's not pushing you towards anything. I think Victoria 3 has made a good balance of, like, everything has a benefit and a drawback. And so you just weigh which one you want more. And so I feel like my instinct is that the same is true with this game. And that it's not actually pushing you towards anything. But I need more experience in the game to really definitively say that. Because, for instance, like, everything has a benefit and a drawback. I guess they've made decentralization a little bit better now, but... I think there's a benefit to all these things and a drawback to all these things, but sometimes some of them do seem a little better than others. Oh, hey, Swole Joel, what's up, what's up? How are you? Yes, Victoria 3. You heard right. How you doing, my friend? Aristocracy as a value does make you pretty brutal in battle. Discipline is an incredible modifier. Oh, yeah? I mean, I know it's good. I didn't know it's a brutal one. What do we got here? Yeah, we got a little bit more discipline. Oh, both the damage at a regiment doesn't come in the damage taken. I heard with the update, naval will be better than land. Supposedly, yeah. I mean, there's supposed to be a major update to the naval system, and they've been teasing it for some time now. What they said was in this year, the naval battles will as a mechanic will work entirely different than what land battles does. So we're gonna get some very new battle mechanic for navies. All right, let's see what's going on here. A brilliant Hamadid inventor from Hamadids has come to seek our patronage after a falling out with the monarchy. The inventor has been described by some as one of the great minds of this age, producing many mechanical and chemical inventions beyond the understanding of most others. Yeah, we'll take them in. Oh, getting 10 prestige, though. We could kind of use that. But no, we'll take research. Always take the research. You gotta admit, Vicky 3 pushes you away from old feudalism. Unless you're role-playing or playing for the challenge, staying the same, except as a great player is bad gameplay-wise. The car list embody this. Yeah, that is true. That is true. You do generally want to disempower the landowners. Although I will say, after National Awakening, playing as Austria, and because Metternich is such a powerful landowner, you know, when you play as Austria now, at least at the beginning of the game, leading into the landowners is a little bit better. The problem is once Metternich dies, the landowners once again suck, and now you might have given them a little bit too much power. In EU5, naval gets more capitals than land. Yes, in Vicky 3 too. Yeah. Yeah. In Vicky 3, even right now, if you really want to get prestige, just build up some navies. Just build boats. Makes sense historically. Connecting ports is a hell of a lot easier than hoofing it. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Like we were talking about this earlier too, with all the Italian states and how much they dominated trade. But yeah, if you had like a dominant trade, you had a dominant economy. And then I want to integrate this one so we can get that gold going. And then also, yeah, it makes sense too, like in Victoria 3, you get all this prestige if you the better navy you have. Because everything, military also comes down to how well can you supply your armies as they're sailing off around the world. The larger your navy, the more you can support their supplies. Oh, wow. Okay. There we go. We're integrating left and right. All right. Oh, okay. We have much money. We also have the diplomat. Take Kayseri. Where is that? Why isn't it highlighting it for me? Um, oh, there it is. So we just got to take that. Okay. Wait, we have a weaker army than them? Why? So these are our forces. 1,295. Total potential, total combat power. Ooh, they're saying their combat. They have like twice as much combat power than us. Alright, let's reconsider this then. It's true Austria is a bit different. If only because Metternich is the only old guard in the game. Yeah, actually powerful. If for ill reasons. Guy was reinventing the police state at the time. That's how. It's so true. Yeah. He was like, out with the police state? I just invented police state 2.0, my friends. There's an intrinsic balance to it. Trade and cap economy is productive, but is disrupted too easily in war. Traditional economy sucks in peace, but barely changes in war. Kind of the core of economics. Oh, that's actually a great point right there. Yeah. I guess if you're going to be at war a lot, have it leaning towards more of a traditional economy will keep your economy stable. Political economics, that is. Part of the reason why there's so much hesitancy around these flashpoints in real life, they know a full-blown war will crash everyone's economies. Yeah. Yeah, I think that is kind of what's keeping things at peace for right now. There's been some irritation among the diplomatic corps lately regarding our focus on covert actions. The diplomats feel that this focus limits their ability and demand that we find more uses for them, some that do not involve covert actions or else. Oh, man. Good thing we hadn't started the war yet. We're about to lose 10% diplomatic capacity. Ouch. We're losing crown power because of this. Yeah, we have too many subjects. Suleiman, okay. Yeah, I went willy-nilly on all the subjects. How do we get more? Is there... Maybe I could redirect... research? So there's nothing I can research? Yeah. In the Tlemcen run, I maxed traditional economy and never ran up any debt in decades of wars in a row. Wow. Wow. But how was it in peacetime then, though? Like, what did you give up in terms of like a booming economy in peace? All right. So I wonder here. If we can, like, upgrade units here. Well, we are at the 2-hour mark here, so we are going to have to take a quick break so we can pay homage to the gods of ads, as always. So we're going to take 90 seconds, and we will be right back. All right, and we're back. And we're back. Let's see here. Still profitable, but nothing like the burger maxing you see in tutorials. Yeah. When you got massive levies of rednecks, who cares? What's yours is now mine. Yeah. Well, and it makes sense again after like what I'm gonna say is failing my Tlemcen run, and clearly Tlemcen's failing theirs. Yeah, like that's the way you gotta go, because you need as many levies and soldiers as you can get over there. So interesting, yeah. A reason to stay traditional economy then. All right, let's build something here. Let's bring that back over here. I mean, maybe more trade capacity, get more trades going. I hate to just keep building markets, though. Yeah, we have plenty of this. How about furniture? What is the development here? 36. So we have silk here. We have wine. Be let's sing a tools guild. Why do we need tools? Not really. I suppose I should be building up Navy. I feel like I, you know... Tax income there. I suppose I could be making more gold over in that RGO. I'm tempted to just do it. Oh, wait, yeah, we're still hiring, though. Okay. Well, let's increase the Navy a little bit here, because we do need more. We've only got one cog, but... Alright, so we'll go with that for now. And then... God, more fruit. They just cannot get enough fruit. Alright, this one is almost hired up. You know, I wonder if I could just build a road here. Get some of the... If I build a road over here... It's gonna cost you 319, Jesus. Berg. 182. Yeah, I think that's the thing, too, that's just so frustrating about control. I guess I could... The next time we... Yeah, we gotta keep cracking down on these guys. I would love to increase control here. Maybe I will. Yeah, like control right here. Then maybe the people will be a little bit happier. Does that get me where my sturdy grains are? Yeah, no, not even. Alright, so we're about to finally get out of our stability hole. Because, yeah, we don't even fully have maritime presence in our own sea here. I mean, we have the most, but it's not full. Now, what are we researching here? Because we have professional armies now, so... Are we going to get another unit at some point here? No, not for a while. Ooh, these are getting cannons. Whoa, who's this? The Timorid Horde. This is the other thing I find frustrating with the game sometimes. It's like, so I'm over my diplomatic capacity. Now, I know what I could do to lower it, but it seems like there's almost nothing I can do to raise it. Like, how is there no way for me to actually just raise this? Problem is, tech atrophy, though. Without enough educated people, your tech slows compared to Burger Hub. Yeah, like you have to have like your religious estate to have like more people and more power. And that's a difficult thing sometimes. I can interfere in this. I want to see though who they're fighting. Well, yeah, I guess I can just click on them. Who are they at war with? The First War of Byzantium Aggression against Bonanitsa. Oh, okay. Burghers are better than the clergy because clergy don't grow population that much. Burghers can scale literate pops much higher. Oh, is that true? I mean, I always thought burghers were better, but that's just more for the economic side of things. I didn't know that they can scale literate pops much higher. I thought that was all about the clergy, but that's interesting. Okay. I guess, is that because the burghers, like, create more... like more advanced jobs and people like advance up in society, giving them more literacy? Is that what that's about? You know, our rank went up about 20 points. Now, in terms of diplomatic capacity, it says because we're a duchy country rake. Can we change that? More buildings, more to do, yeah. Clergy stay limited because they don't really produce anything except books. And who needs books? No, yeah, I know what you mean, though. Yeah, that does, I mean, that makes sense. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. This is the screen I was looking for. So, if I want to become a kingdom, what do I need? We have a total population greater than 2 million, so we need more people. Or, we have a population greater than 1.5 million from the primary religion. Okay. We have a population greater than 1 million from the primary culture. Or we have greater than 50 prestige. And then we need all that money. Yeah, so we're a duchy right now. We need to become a kingdom. And then eventually become the Ottoman Empire. So if we get more people into our primary culture, we could do it. Plus nobility and clergy like keeping literacy centralized. So it's too few people who can contribute to tech growth. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't really know the burghers help with literacy that much, meaning like more so than clergy. That kind of changes things a little bit. Oh, yeah, let's combine these guys. Are these all the same ship type? It's like if you deliberately didn't pursue anything but private schools in Vicky 3. Oh, okay. That did kind of translate it a little bit for me. I see, I see. Okay. But ultimately, in Vicky 3, private schools... Oh, you're saying the private schools would be more like the clergy. Yeah, because they're limiting the number of people who can access the education. I see what you're saying there. Ensuring that the Beylik's laws operate in accordance with the sacred Sharia requires us to occasionally re-examine our tax collection practices and to strive to align them as closely as possible with the legal positions held by the great lawmakers of our Maturity school. This means eliminating the customary taxes which have accumulated over the years, taking only what is permitted by the Sharia. We lose 2.5% tax efficiency here. I don't care for that too much. Yeah, we will do this then, just to avoid that. Now, who is this? Oh, these guys. These are the second biggest Beylik. Why are these guys still up? They're my subject. Damn, I can't believe these guys have a stronger military than me. Which is crazy. I mean, we outnumber them so much. Total combat power is going up. I wonder, does this have something to do with, like, our how many people we actually have? To actually be levies? No. Oh, yeah, yeah, like... Here they're only at 80%. That's interesting. I suppose we could try to make more units here. What do we have? Okay. Now, why are they here? Alright, so we could use maybe some archers in the center there. I mean, we have... Yeah, we could use a little bit more people on the flanks here. We have regular horsemen, maybe we do some armored horsemen on each flank. We bring sad news. Osmanoglu His Vizier has died at the age of 67. He was our ruler's second cousin and cabinet member. Oh, we lost one of our cabinet members. In the Beylik of the Ottomans. He died after being attacked by a wild animal. Man, we get that one a lot. Alright, so increase in control. So let's hire somebody. I just forget. I think it's administrative ability for control. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. We can now have women in the cabinet. Nice. Alright. So, how is... Alright, control's gone up a little bit. So we have about 2 more years for that. Oh, that's the one for Venice. Ooh, we only have about a year left for that Casus Belli. And then 2 more for the one with Venice. Yeah, we haven't changed this at all yet. I just don't... I don't get the why they're saying we have a weaker combat power. We have more troops to call in. We got $1. I mean, I guess we have less standing army. Oh, you know, I wonder if it has something to do with... Oh, yeah, you know. We did put that down. I wonder if that has something to do with it. Let's see what happens when we get the month tick here. And we get to August. All right. Nope, that did all of nothing. Okay. So I think it did help here. Potential army levies that can be raised. Total potential. My ruler's younger sister comes of age. Yeah, right? That's the only thing I can think of, the levy tech. But I wish there was a way to see that. Like, how much tech do they have that they have twice my combat power? Well, alright, let's take a look at what we're researching here. Okay, so we can get some more powerful units here. And like, what is it we have queued up? Due to our excellent spies, our espionage activities are carefully hidden and sealed from both enemy and allied eyes alike. This has proven very useful in the past and will surely be especially useful in the future. Okay. So we got that. What are we researching right now? Oh, alright. We got another place integrated. With Mughal now under our control, the court finds itself at a critical juncture. The delicate process of assimilating the conquered land into the Empire's vast tapestry must be navigated with precision and foresight. The fate of the province hangs in the balance, with the potential to become an integral part of the Beylik of the Ottomans or a source of unrest and discontent. The court debates the best approach to ensure a successful integration. Various voices emerge, offering counsel on the path forward. Some advise swift imposition of Ottoman laws and institutions to establish centralized control, fostering a sense of unity and loyalty among the populace. Others argue for a more cautious approach, urging respect for local customs and traditions to gain the trust of the conquered people. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so we got the reinforcement thing going. Improve relations. Yeah, I don't want to do that yet. Correct section chance. What is this? Commissioned officers. Oh, we lost another cabinet member. All right. We have a rival. Okay. Closer ties with the House of Star Uhan Agalari in an effort to bind their family to those guys. That one has proposed that they should marry. Well, I don't want to lose the stability on this one, so we'll do that. Oh, I see. So this is... okay. So Glorious Arms is the only thing we have in the research queue right now. Alright, excellent. So... alright, so let's go through this. We got the gunsmith. I don't know what this means. Correct section chance. This impacts the chance of a unit late to a battle. Oh, joining their intended section. Oh, I see, I see. Okay. And then what does this give us? Oh, cavalry power and maintenance costs. That's not bad. But yeah, let's get this unit. Let's get you. And you. Drilling is the ideal... oops. Drilling is the ideal, if expensive, way to ensure every soldier is fighting fit and knows what needs to be done without risking life and limb. Doesn't really tell me what that gives us. Oh, fortification maintenance goes down? Yeah, we'll take that. Alright, so that's good for now. So... Yeah, next we'll start researching that type. I wonder how unit upgrades go, though. We have been informed that a diplomat from Ashaya has been discovered while building a spy network. I don't know what the music thinks I'm about to do, but it thinks I'm on my way to do something much more epic than I'm thinking about. Yeah, like, what do I do with the other units here? Like, I wonder if I'll have the option to upgrade any. Or if it's just build new units and then eventually disband the old ones. Oh, I lost that other market. Did my locations finally... Yeah, like that one right there. No. I guess I just don't have it on here. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm doing extremely trivial things. The music. Bon! Yeah, exactly. It's like... everything. There's like that... It's like that, there's a series of videos out on YouTube that's like... everything is more epic if you play the Avengers theme song behind it. And so it's just a bunch of movies where they put the Avengers theme in there. Like the original Beauty and the Beast, they put it in there, and it does seem a lot more epic. That should be a mod. When you start a war in EU5, the Avengers theme starts to play. All right. Oh, I think we have the... okay, we have those units now. Right? No? Also, is it just me, or... I always thought the auxiliary units hang back here. Not on the front line here. Yeah, it's the hero mode. Silvestri nailed it, the composer. Yeah, exactly. It's just so epic and so amazing. Hey, Java, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Good to see you. I saw another variation on that video. I couldn't. I remember looking for it one time and I couldn't find it again, but I saw it a long time ago. It was the same premise, but it was everything is more epic with the Back to the Future theme song. And that one was also true. Oh man. How's it going there, Java? Oh, you know, I didn't even look at these guys. What do we got down here? Iron, tin, fish, saltpeter. Oh, Alan Silvestri did that one too? Amazing. This is so good. So good. Yeah, there's like there's 4 or maybe 5 like Hollywood composers that have pretty much done all of the songs to your favorite movies. Obviously there's John Williams, and there's Alan Silvestri. Then you got Hans Zimmer, and then for all the fun willy-nilly stuff, you got Danny Elfman. I feel like that's pretty much it. It's too early. Gotta keep up the schedule for work. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pushing through here. All my cold medicine is worn off, and haven't taken any more because I want to take NyQuil before I go to bed, but now it's starting to hit me. Ah, okay, we got Parliament to call here. Too bad, I would have liked something to increase crown power here. We get plus 20 trade advantage. The best new one is Ludwig Göransson. Oh, the Oppenheimer. Oh, yeah, that's true. That one was good. You're getting sick? Yeah, I've been sick the last like 2 days. Yesterday I had to like teach all my classes sick because it was the first day. So I had to go. And then today too I've been kind of dragging. Hey, Mr. Spudworth, Sneaky Spudworth. Hello, hello. What's up, my friend? What's up? What's up? How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, yes. Always fun when Sneaky Spudworth shows up. How's it going? Doing all right. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm sick. But I'm pushing through here. You know who is a great composer and we've lost too early? Remember the movie Arrival? That Denis Villeneuve directed? There is this Icelandic composer that did that movie and did a few of his Villeneuve's movies. He was so good. The soundtrack for Arrival is so good. And unfortunately, that person passed away very young. That would have been a great composer for years to come. Oh, your arc rating. You're gonna try to absorb some EU5 wisdom. Nice, nice. I'll trade you some EU5 wisdom for some arc rating wisdom. I haven't played it yet, so, but it looks cool. Just a head cold. Yeah. Just like a head cold. It's like, it's that type of sick where you're sick, you're like not sick enough to call out of work, but sick enough that work is gonna suck. That was my day. That was my day teaching yesterday. Yeah, Marisa, R.I.P. R.I.P. Max Richter. No, it was like a very Icelandic name, like Johan Johannesson or something like that. Let me see. Because now it's gonna kill me. What was that person's name? You gotta honor him. Let's see. The composer. Here, I'll just Google it. Who was the composer of Arrival? Oh my god, I was making a joke, but I was right. Johan Johannesson. It is Johan Johannesson. Yeah, he's great. Arc Raiders is great. Takes some time to really get going, but it's fun. And I remember that feeling. Just the worst. Yeah, I know, right? Ugh. Alright, let's see here. So what are we doing with this parliament? So we get some trade advantage, though. I don't know if we absolutely need that right now. We'll change 10 towards centralization. You kind of need, I mean, it's good, but you know, maybe the gravel road network, because while it's being debated, we get lowered road costs. Though we don't have the money to build roads right now anyway. So, hold on, let's look at our laws. Maybe there's a law we want to change. We could use the parliament for that. No, we already like that. Any laws? Any laws? Stability decay going down, yeah. Well, we have limited censorship right now anyway. Looked up, very interesting how similar he is to Ludwig. Oh, cool. They both are experimental and wanted to use unique sounds intentionally. Oh, so I gotta look up this Ludwig guy then. If he's like Johann Johannesson. Yeah, I don't really care about my air religion. Tax farming, tax efficiency. Yeah, I think I've already selected this one before. I don't know if there's any laws we really absolutely need to change. Wait, what? I currently can have 4 wives? This whole time? This whole time I could have had 3 more wives? What's my guy doing? Oh, Ludwig did the Black Panther score. That was a great score. Oh, man. So I have heard some of his work. Very nice. Slave religion. I don't care too much about that. The levy law. Yeah, I think we're fine on that. This whole time could have had 4 wives. Truly one of the ham quotes of all time. I know, right? This whole time could have had me 3 more spouses. You tell me this now? That's what I say to my Muslim colleagues all the time. You could have 3 more wives? What are you doing? Yeah, here in the U.S., it's whenever you meet somebody Mormon. You're like, you only have 1 wife? What are you doing? What's the benefit of being Mormon? You got to make that a short. Yeah, I just put a marker on it right there. I have a little pedal at my foot. My brother for Christmas got me one of the Streamlabs pedals. So now I can mute my mic and set markers on the stream with my foot. Is it totally necessary? No, but I have it, so I'm gonna use it. I do appreciate the gift though. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's so funny because him and my other brother both had pretty much the same idea for my Christmas gift. So they got me a Stream Deck, which I have sitting over here. And so my other brother was like, damn, I was going to get the Stream Deck, but my other brother already got it. So I'll get him the Stream Deck pedal. So now I've got all this epic streaming equipment, and I'm like, let me find a use for all of it. Like, for instance, the pedals here. I have 3 pedals. I haven't found a use for the 3rd one yet. So at some point in time, I'll figure out a use for it. Trade range plus 10%. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay. I don't think there's anything. We've looked through this before. There's nothing I really want to change right now, so... you know, him, just pick someone. Yes, a really loud jump scare sound. Yeah, something where like something on the screen just like pops and goes, ah! What would be, Yeah, I should put like when I'm playing Victoria 3 or something like that, when you lose a bunch of money, I just hit a pedal and suddenly a big angry Karl Marx face pops up on screen. That belongs to everyone now. That's what I'll do. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's what I should do. I can't believe I really can't. decide on what I want to do here. Increase ties to subjects. I mean, I think my subjects are kind of good. I guess I could make the burghers a little happier. Or the clergy. The clergy wants something. Ask her. Let's just do the gravel road network. Break alliance. Oh, really? Why the hell would you guys want us to do that? Ugh. All those options suck. Alright. It seems that a member of our cabinet, Uwais bin Yaqub, will stop at nothing to elevate his position. Using more or less questionable methods, he has come to command the undivided attention of Osmanaglu II Oran Bey, who is said to obey his every whim. Oh man, yeah, but he's pretty good at his job. We gotta lose 10 legitimacy over that? Oh yeah, I'd rather not lose the stability. Yeah, we'll lose that. Poop on that. Oh, look at and then the guy just dies. That guy just up and dies anyway. Why did you tell me a second ago you had a fever? What the hell? Alright, let's look at the cabinet here. Oh my god, it's gonna cost us 55 ducats to hire a damn cabinet member? Why is it so hot? I usually not that hot. It's scaled, yeah, why? God, inflation hits everything nowadays. Alright, well, we don't have the money for that. Yes, I'm pulling a Game of Thrones here, but you can't fire me. I'm good at my job. Dies immediately after. Yeah. I'm too good to be fired. Oops. Maybe it wasn't a fever. Maybe we oofed him. Oh yeah, okay. So this is the heir. So I want him to have... Let me make sure I get this right here. Yeah, I want this guy to have an administrative education. How many kids does my guy have now? Yeah, this one. And then this one. Okay. Rivalry declared, indeed. You know, what we could really use, maybe, are more markets. Or marketplaces. How much is that going to cost me? 31? Let's do it. Get some more trade capacity. It's our ruler's second cousin. Okay. I feel like I have tons of second cousins here. Let's see. Let's take a look at the family tree. Oh, that's when you zoom out, it just shows you the gender icon. Yeah, no wonder. Look at all these cousins. My lord. Whoa. Yeah, that is a lot of cousins in that line there. Who did this all spawn from? This creepy looking dead guy. Alright. Now, is our gold stuff fully hired yet? No. It's gonna take 59 more months. What about... Okay, did we make any dent on fruit here? No. The need for fruit just increased. Don't go chasing fruit. Stick to the plants and the produce you're used to, I guess. Although it will finally be fully staffed at some point here. Alright. Burger insurgents, though, are going up. I need to put a cabinet member back on that soon. Yeah, the issue is destined to fail. We lose 7 stability because of it. Oh, disloyal subjects. We do have a lot of diplomats, so... Oh yeah, but we are... No, we had... This won't do anything to us. So let's support relations. Right, 5.24, loyalists supported. Let's support your loyalists. Alright. Alright, how are we doing here now? Prestige from land battles. Alright, so that means we're now... Yes, so now we're researching the handgunners. I thought that said handgooners for a second. Okay. The handgunners. The handgunners. Well, these guys don't seem that great. Merchants and captains of trade vessels in the Ottomans have sent a representative to the government describing their home as increasingly lawless land where piracy runs rampant and ships and ports are routinely raided by privateers. They argue that the government has neglected them and request funding to build defenses against the growing threats. If this request is not granted, many feel like they have already lost too much and will take their business elsewhere. Ah, God. Really? We're gonna lose 10% control here? Well, it'll go back up. And we don't have anything built there. I'd rather not lose 52 ducats. Yeah, so now it'll just climb back up. Alright. Yeah, damn. So we lost the casus belli here. I mean, if we get some more money, we could always press another claim, but... We had one there. Problem is, I guess, we need a stronger military here. Yeah, we haven't really made any progress, because their combat power went up too. Poop on that. Alright, we have another integration. With Smyrna now under our control, the court finds itself at a critical juncture. The delicate process of assimilating the conquered land into the Empire's vast tapestry must be navigated with precision and foresight. The fate of the province hangs in the balance, with the potential to become an integral part of the Beylik of Ottomans or a source of unrest and discontent. The court debates the best approach to ensure a successful integration. Various voices emerge, offering counsel on the path forward. Some advise swift imposition of Ottoman laws and institutions to establish centralized control, fostering a sense of unity and loyalty among the populace. Others argue for a more cautious approach, urging respect for local customs and traditions to gain the trust of the conquered people. All right. Yeah. This person is now going to go on cracking down on that rebel scum. The rebel crackdown. The burger insurgents. The Orthodox zealots. Yeah, but it seems like these guys are further along. Yeah, let's crack down on the burger insurgents. Oh yeah, we don't have anybody hired because we don't have the money for it. Damn. Alright. What is this? Buildings missing employees. Why though? Oh, we have like absolutely no control over here. A political crisis. Political crises occur from time to time in our Beylik. They often involve a conflict between Osman Oglu II, Orhan Bey, and the Divan, unrest among the Guzat, or conflicts of interest between the Guzat, burghers, and ulama. One such crisis has recently cast public doubt on our government institutions. Or we lose 5 prestige. I would rather not lose 25% cabinet efficiency. We'll take the prestige hit. Fortunately. Yeah. Well, I think we're at a good stopping point for the night. I think I'm at a good stopping point. I need some NyQuil and some rest. This damn cold's been kicking my butt here. But we did some good work tonight. That's for sure. Yeah, thank you, Chaba. Yeah, just as you got over it, right? I got it. Yeah, hopefully I am a little better tomorrow. I hope so. But we got some good work done today. We kind of righted the ship a little bit here. We're basically ready to get the achievement that we've been hunting. We just need this Rise of the Turks to finish out. Although it's not going to end at 1400 now because we have more than 100 locations, so... Might be taking it to 1565. Who knows? But yeah, we did some good stuff here. So, that'll be for tonight. The next time I'll be on will be tomorrow night. We're going to be doing some more Anno 117, continuing our Pax Romana run. So hopefully I'll see everybody then. But yeah, that'll be it for tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody, as always. And as always, be awesome. I'll see you next time, everybody.